phones yesterday, the Redmi Note 5 and the Note 5 Pro. The question is, should you buy it? Well, let's find out. The box is a standard Redmi box with the Redmi Note 5 Pro in it. The first thing you will notice is the iPhone X-like dual camera setup next to the fingerprint sensor. The dual camera setup has 5 megapixel camera on top and 12 megapixel camera on the bottom. This setup is useful for portrait mode and other camera tricks. On the side, we have the volume rockers and the power button. On the bottom, we have the USB port, headphone jack and the speaker grills. On top, we have the IR blaster. On the left side, we have the hybrid dual SIM slot. Of course, you will be able to use only one SIM card if you use a memory card in it. The phone has a 5.99-inch Full HD Plus display, which has a 18:9 aspect ratio. In the box, we have the silicone case. It is the first time Redmi has included such a case in the box. It should offer some decent protection against drops. We also have the warranty card and the quick start guide, which I'm sure no one is going to read. And we also have the charger, the 5V 2A charger in the box. We should also have the data and charging cable. It's also the same 5V 2A. And here is the SIM eject tool in the box. Now let's look at the phone. The phone display is a Corning Gorilla Glass with 2D display. The color quality is nice. It's better than many mid-range smartphones. The touch response is butter smooth. Now let's look at the phone specification. The phone comes in two variants, the one with 4GB RAM and the one with 6GB RAM. This phone has 6GB RAM. It also has Snapdragon 636 processor. Redmi Note 5 Pro is the first phone to launch with Snapdragon 636 processor. We can expect many mid-range phones to follow through. You have to note that the Redmi Note 5 comes with a Snapdragon 625 processor, which is the same as the Redmi Note 4. Snapdragon 636 is supposed to be 40% faster and more efficient than the Snapdragon 625. It uses Cairo 260 flagship grade CPU, which is a huge upgrade compared to the Snapdragon 625 processor which was used in the Redmi Note 4. The Antutu benchmark showed off by Redmi also shown huge improvements in performance. It's also 35% more power efficient, which means your phone can last longer in between charges. It also results in fluid performance in the phone, which means the phone feels very responsive to touches and feels super fast. Which brings us to the first question. Should you buy the Redmi Note 5 Pro? Yes, you can buy the Redmi Note 5 Pro if you are looking for an upgrade from any mid-range phone. The metal body gives a premium feel to the phone, and the 5.99-inch Full HD Plus display is super bright and the colors are clear. Which brings us to the camera. The camera on the Redmi Note 5 Pro is very different from the Redmi Note 4's camera. Redmi is using artificial intelligence to enhance the picture quality for the first time in the Redmi Note 5 Pro. It could be achieved because of the Snapdragon 636 processor and the machine learning technology in the Redmi Note 5 Pro. The Redmi Note 5 Pro camera uses artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithm to differentiate the subject from the background and create portrait shots. The Redmi Note 5 Pro also has front-facing LED light, which will improve the selfie quality. It is very clear that the Note 5 and Note 5 Pro are in a completely different league of their own. The Note 5 Pro is not just an upgrade in processor, but also an upgrade in camera setup and quality as well. It retains the same look and premium feel of the Note 4, except for the camera hump. The only thing I would have changed about the phone is the micro USB port. A USB Type-C would have been a better choice. But hey, you get to keep the 3.5mm audio jack. In the launch event, Xiaomi also said they are working on an artificial intelligence based face unlocking method, kind of like what you get with the iPhone 10, which is not available out of the box, but it should be made available to the customer by the end of next month. I will be making a special video on it as soon as it arrives. I will also try to fool the AI and open the phone using pictures, videos and glasses. So be sure to click the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified. So overall, the Redmi Note 5 Pro have set the standard again for mid-range smartphones this year. Redmi phones have a bad reputation of getting overheated, and Xiaomi have addressed this issue by tightening the quality control. The video used by Redmi to explain this looked similar to the efforts made by Samsung after the Galaxy Note 7 went up in flames. I have to tell you, it looked very convincing. All these testings will make the phone more durable. Props to Xiaomi for walking that extra mile to get the customers satisfied. The price of the Note 5 Pro 6GB RAM variant is 16,999 and the 4GB RAM variant is 13,999. You can use the link in the description below to buy the phones. The phone comes in 4 colors, with the black one being my favorite. Hit the like button if you like the black model as well. It just looks sexy.